Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Natalie and this is All Things Natalie. Today I'm sharing my Project Pan update. This is just before December, so my year end is in 1 month and I'm just doing an update. What am I thinking about adding? What did I finish? So let's get started. I finished my goal at the start of the year was to finish 6 candles, and then I did that and I thought 6 more candles, so I finished a bunch. They are gonna look not very cute. So I finished these 3 homemade candles, and yeah, my cousin made these, and I just wanted to burn them because they were already getting a little old. Then there is this other candle, Cucumber Melon, from Langley Home. I think this came from a thrift store. Sometimes the thrift stores sell like just random overstock, cheap kind of stuff. So this was one of them, and this was a very subtle candle. Not sure if you can get that anywhere. And then the CKB candle. I don't know if it's going to show up, but there's B right in the middle. You can hardly tell. But anyhow, this is the Calvin Klein CKB scent, but it is, they don't make this candle anymore, so it's just candle form. And the last candle I finished, which is number 6, is Grapefruit by W&L. I got this from Ross like 2 years ago, so it was time to go, and it tunneled a bunch. It looks pretty nasty in there, so I even tried to scrape it. Moving on to body care, I had some body care stuff to use up. I had, let's see, 4 creams or body care products to use. So the one I'm working on right now is Fireside Flurries. This one is like right here. As you can see, it's been used, so I think I have like a week or 2 left of this, and that's in my pan still. Then I used Bonfire Bash body cream from Bath & Body Works, and I cut that baby open. I also used Fairy Tale. I have another Fairy Tale, but I would like to use that in the spring. So I finished Fairy Tale and Bonfire Bash, and I also finished this body butter from Tree Hut. This is the lavender. They don't make this anymore. I really enjoyed it, like applying it, but as it sat on my skin, it smelled kind of dirty. So I think that was the chamomile. Otherwise, it has like a lavender vanilla scent. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to add any body care products because I'm going to work on Fireside Flurries, as I mentioned, and that's pretty much going to take me through December. Yeah, it's my Project Pan, so I can do what I want. Moving on to perfumes, I did like 2 or 3 separate videos, and I did like a perfume declutter / project use it up, and this was in there. This is Peony and Peppercorn. I did a whole dedicated review to this scent, and I don't know if you can tell, but the dent is right there. So you can kind of see the liquid slashing around. I've been using this as a bathroom spray. It smells like fresh peonies. I'm not a big peony fan. I don't know why I got this, besides the fact that it was cheap. But yeah, I prefer this one kind of peony, and these smell like all the other kinds of peonies to me. So that one I have really good progress on. I didn't mark these, but I started basically like all the way up here. And I think I've used like 40 mils out of that 75 ml bottle. Then I also had Beyonce Midnight Heat. This is a little half-ounce bottle. I was half done with this, a little less than half, or more than half done. And yeah, she's gone. This is like a patchouli kind of fruity scent. It smells a lot more patchouli now, patchouli-ish now that I've like finished it. There's still like a tiny drop left that I just can't get out. So that I finished. And so because I finished that, I'm going to add, what am I going to add? I guess the sample, Love by Killian. I have the travel spray, so I figured I should use the sample. And this is Orange Blossom, Marshmallow, or Sugar. Smells good. So I'm adding Love by Killian sample to my pan. And the next thing I used up was California Reverie by Van Cleef & Arpels. This was a really nice bathroom spray. I used it before the peony and peppercorn. And yeah, it's gone. I can't really remember where it was. I think it was like here, so maybe like 5 mils left. And I used this sucker up. So I'm going to replace that with REM by Ariana Grande, which was, I had a travel spray in my pan already this year. But this one I want to use because it pairs excellently with Fireside Flurries. So Fireside Flurries and REM are just a match made in heaven. They got that sweet marshmallowy lavender vibe going on. And REM is kind of salty, but I think it works really well this time of year and with Fireside Flurries. So that is in my pan. And the next perfume I finished was the Scentbird scent. This was Fall Cashmere. I marked it like the last week I was using it, but I actually started like up here. So I think I had 6 mils out of the 8 mil travel spray. And yeah, I finished it all. This was not super strong. It is a natural perfume, but it's like a cinnamon, creamy cinnamon, vanilla, a little bit of cloves. It kind of reminds me of the perfume version of cinnamon spiced vanilla, that candle at Bath & Body Works. So that was Skylar Fall Cashmere. And I'm going to replace that perfume with, I need to decide. I am replacing Fall Cashmere with Noir Extreme by Tom Ford. This is a men's fragrance. And I am right here. So let me mark this actually. I should start marking all of these. So I think I have 3 mils left. So I could try to finish this. I don't know how well that's gonna work. So yes, I'm replacing Fall Cashmere with that. Then some perfumes that I was trying to use. Cloud by Ariana Grande. This one is a 30 ml, and that is, I was about halfway. I think I was a little over halfway when I started the pan, and then my project update, I was like halfway or something, and now I am right here. So I don't know exactly how much I have left. I think I have like 7 milliliters left. I'm not certain on that. It's hard to tell because it's a circular type of bottle. It's not just a rectangular prism shape, which is a lot easier to tell. So I'm going to keep working on Cloud, And then I have another Scentbird decant. This is Intense Cafe by Montale, and this one I marked. I'm not sure if I started off there or if I was a little bit higher than the Sharpie marking, but I did use a bit. I want to say I have 4.5 milliliters left, so a little more than half. And this is super strong, so yeah, and I've really been enjoying this. It kind of has like a powdered sugar dry down. I love wearing this in like cold weather, and you just get amazing whiffs. I really enjoy it, but it is strong, so watch out. Then I have, what is this called? Couture? I think it's called Couture by Juicy Couture. Something along those lines. But this is a 1/2 ounce bottle, and I want to say that I had like 12 mils in here out of the 15. And now I think I have like 7. That is where I left off. Like about halfway, a little more than halfway gone. And I'm not sure if I even want to keep this in my project, but I just kind of want this gone because there is such a small amount left. And the air has already been getting in here, and it's old. So yeah, I'm going to try to keep using that. And I believe that, oh no, I have samples. I forgot I have a whole category of samples. So I used my first pan, the start, I wanted to use 10 samples, and then I ended up using 17. So then I made 17 my new goal, and I'm pretty sure I met that. So I don't know if people care about all the samples I used, because I did use a lot. So I guess I will just start. I think I should count them and then show. So hold on a minute. So I used up 23 samples, and I'm just gonna show like the pictures. I'm not gonna go through all of them. I think I will mention them in my Perfume Empties. I'm doing a year-long Perfume Empties, and I want to track how much perfume I used in a year. I know I used a lot, and the samples I was just trying to go hard on because I have so many, and I just forget about them. And then I have carded samples, so I've got a couple of these, freebies, some oldies. That was just some truck that went past. And then some celebrity scents. So yeah, I used a bunch of samples. And I used 23. And I tracked how many mils. So I used 23 samples. And it was about 26.2 milliliters of perfume I used just in samples. So that is kind of crazy. That's not even the travel sprays, bathroom sprays like this. I use like 40 milliliters of. So yeah, I used a lot. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my first time doing a project pan year thing, so I was a little messy, but I hope you enjoyed this video nonetheless. Let me know if you're panning anything, how is it going, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!